The main applications of lithium-ion batteries today are in three primary areas. One is portable devices, right? A second is transportation, and the third is storage for the electrical grid or for renewable energy, to smooth renewable energy. And at 24M, we made a decision a number of years ago that our first target would be for large-scale applications rather than handheld applications. Right? And so our first product that we've developed, and which is ready to manufacture, is actually a battery for grid energy storage, for stationary applications. However, very closely on the heels of that first product, we've also developed a higher energy density lithium-ion battery for transportation and so-called motive applications, right? Where the energy per mass, energy per density are somewhat more critical than they are in the grid application.
Yeah, and it's no surprise then that the first partner that we'll be dealing with wants batteries for energy storage. And we've recently signed our first deal with a company in Thailand called GPSC. They are owned by Thailand's largest company, PTT, which is a large oil and gas company in Thailand. And in this case, our partner GPSC will be providing operating capital to build a factory, to outfit it with equipment based upon our specifications, and we will share with GPSC the economics of that factory. In the case of GPSC, it'll be via a royalty. And so we just signed that deal 2 months ago. We are in the final negotiations with a very large Japanese industrial company who wishes to remain anonymous, but for some similar type of deal, where again, we will license them our technology and we will reap the benefits of the economics through royalties. We've just entered into discussions with a very large US company, now moving to a little higher energy density, as yet mentioned, for motive applications, and we're in the process of trying to come to conclusion on definitive documents to enter into a third manufacturing partnership. So in all cases, these partners will rely on our technology, and we'll be the technology provider, and they will actually then build the factories, buy the equipment, and operate those factories with our help, and we will basically share in the economics of those factories.
For widespread use in transportation, the goals for battery technology are to get the cost of batteries down and the range, driving range up, to where it's easy for anyone to use an electric vehicle, and there are really no limitations on user behavior. Or to minimize the limitation on user behavior, we still do need to charge them, right? And so in round numbers, getting the cost of a lithium-ion battery pack down to about $100 per kilowatt hour is what is required. And so a small electric vehicle may have a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack in the future. And that'll provide quite a bit of range for a small car, right? And so that would be, for example, a $6,000 battery pack, right? And up until now, over the last decade, it's been several times that. And so you can imagine scenarios in which the battery pack is the single most expensive component in an electric vehicle. But that's going to change. And what we're aiming to do is to really accelerate the adoption of electric transportation by providing the lowest cost lithium-ion batteries that anyone can produce because of the greater efficiency of our design and manufacturing method.